it don't bust to. Before you skip this video, hold on. I am not against removal of petroleum subsidy, which is fuel subsidy. Listen to this thing, because sometimes now they talk without information. You now go just to say other countries they don't remove subsidy. Other countries fuel cost past Nigeria. Oh, hold on, listen to this. The price of petrol without tax in other countries, Spain is 246.9, which is Nigeria naira per liter, which is 246 naira per liter. In US, it's 403 naira per liter. In UK, it's 330 naira per liter. In Germany, it's 330 naira per liter. In France, it's 335 naira per liter. In Nigeria, it's 500 to 600 per liter. Okay, listen to the minimum wage of these countries. Minimum wage means say the lowest money they fit pay their workers. In naira, we convert to naira. Minimum wage for Spain. Spain, remember their fuel is 246 per liter. Their minimum wage is 536,509 per month. In US, where they buy fuel 403 naira per liter, their minimum wage is 535 naira 340 per month. In UK, where they buy fuel 330 per liter, is 955,879 naira per month wey they collect. While in Germany, where they buy fuel 330 naira per liter, their minimum wage is 947,618 naira per liter. While in France, where they buy fuel 335 naira per liter, their minimum wage is 66,241 naira per liter. While in Nigeria, your minimum wage is 30,000 naira. So when somebody tell you that fuel subsidy is not sustainable, try ask him or her, what is the minimum wage of Nigeria civil servants? Until this issue is probably addressed, we just declare. Do you understand the minimum wage of these countries where they sell fuel expensive? The lowest was 500 and something thousand. You see yourself, your minimum wage is how much? 30,000. Oh yeah, hear the many video.
Big sad. Yesterday I almost shed tears. I used to fill this tank with 14,000 naira, but now you times it times 3. You understand? 14 into 3 places is a very big amount of money. I was able to buy 8,500 yesterday, just 15 liter. I live in Jukwe. Just for me to go to Jukwe and come back, the whole thing was gone.
Honestly, it's something that, how will average earning individuals who drive a car, how will they survive? You have to spend at least 45k every time you have to fill up your tank. So how much is the salary? How much are you earning that you have to spend like 45,000 naira to fill up your tank?
And that is the point. How much are we earning to spend all that money? We have to talk about these, whether it's called palliatives or what have you. But, people are, coming up with new measures to try to get to work. Either you're doing shared rides, carpool or whatnot. But, I saw a picture of a member of the Adamawa State House of Assembly, Haruna Gillian Tikiri, who has opted for an electric bicycle instead of a car due to the high cost of fuel in the country. There's the photo right there, Rufai. The lawmaker is said to also be the chief whip of the State House of Assembly as well. This is what we should be seeing, hopefully, in the future if we can. But the point is, he has electricity, correct? If you're going to get an electric bicycle, how do we also...
You need to buy petrol,
exactly,
to put in generator, to charge the electric vehicle.
Plenty ways. Well, in the meantime, the Group Managing Director of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, Mele Kyari, while fielding questions from journalists at the end of the closed-door meeting with members of the National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress on Thursday, revealed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed that some palliatives be put in place to cushion the effect of the subsidy removal on Nigerians. We talked about this again yesterday, Rufai. More on palliatives. But let me just take some reactions from social media users. Actually, this is from Omoyele Showore. He wrote, workers' minimum wage is 30k per month. Tinubu just stumbled a few times at his inauguration, and the only thing he could say was fuel subsidy is gone. He didn't say next minimum wage is now 250K, and now those who claimed this is good for Nigeria are stranded at home, unable to pay their way to work. Those who said an increase in minimum wage would lead to inflation are not saying a 300% increase in fuel price will kill everyone, even the middle class, if there exists any. They don't care about you. Well, he's always been against subsidy removal, Moyele Sowore. Let me take Daniel Buala's tweet. He wrote, "Removal of fuel subsidy is the greatest good our nation needs. But if cushioning effect is not made available first, before the removal, it will place the masses under heavy and unbearable burden. Secondly, if there is no well-defined and workable reinvestment plan in transport, education, healthcare, and infrastructure, which naturally benefit the poor, SMEs, drivers, and middle class, who are the engine of our economy, then the whole thing will become another scam, from one racketeer to another." Well, in the meantime, the president of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Festus Osifo, was on our nightly news program Newsnight on Thursday. He spoke about why the federal government has failed to remove subsidies over the years.
Different government, they subsidize different products. So for us, we don't have problem if government wants to subsidize a product for its citizens. But the excuse that they have given over the years are the fact that when they bring in this product, that there are leakages, that across the borders, that most of these products are smuggled out as a result of arbitrage. They have put this forward, but we told them that is why you are government. The function of government, I mean, government is not a tea party. Government is a call to duty. So you must be, you campaigned and you told the people that you want to protect them and you want to make the economy grow. So if you do that, at the end of the day, you should go and protect your borders. These were part of the conversations Labour have had over the years, that you cannot transfer your inefficiency to the citizens or to the masses.
All right, Rufai, over to you quickly.
I mean, I feel very sad for the people that can't go to work, that are stuck in all of this. And my heart goes out to everybody out there. I got a very damning message this morning. Somebody from Benin. I showed you that message. Yes, and it was very sad. He said since this happened, the child has not been able to go to school. The truth has to be told. This is the ripple effect of what we're saying. And the problem is the fact that because of the lack of planning, we did not put forward the palliatives. And what are the palliatives? The palliatives could be in terms of reducing transportation costs. The palliatives could be in terms of ensuring that people get to work on time. So I'll give you some quick palliatives. At this point in time with this, we could start with the Lagos State government. They have a lot of BRT buses. I think the Lagos State is about the only state that where you have still a level of control as regards state transportation. The Lagos State government, if they can make some roads on BRT buses 100 naira or 200 naira now, from the 500 or thereabout, it will go a long way. The other palliative they can put in place now is those electric buses, as much as possible, put them in. The third threshold of palliatives is how we can ensure, and I don't know how they're going to do it, how we can ensure that price of basic staple commodity reduces. I don't know how we can do it, but we'll have to think through that. You know why I'm saying that? The last time we tried price control in the 80s, where we had essential commodities, it backfired because it led to another form of racketeering.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know how we're going to go about that. But you need to set those palliative in place to be able to reduce the burden on people. But you see, all of this is also difficult because we are a very largely informal country. And government has not done a lot at capturing the informal sector. So take, for instance, Angola pulled out subsidy, a little subsidy. Normally, their open market price is about 553 kwanza. The subsidy they pull out now increased the price from 160 to 300 kwanza. But the ameliorating effect they are putting now is they are still subsidizing for taxi drivers and for fishermen. So when are we going to put in the palliative? But the problem I have with us is the fact that We have not even thought of the palliative. We're just saying palliatives. What are the palliatives as we
Yes.
speak? What is the framework?
And that is a very
So
important
there's
question.
nothing on ground, and that's why you're seeing all of this effect on the lives of the people. Is the government going to at least even provide properly school buses?
Right.
For children to be able to go to school and things like that. So they need to come out, and it shows when you don't plan for something, this is what you get, and that's why people are suffering this way.